And welcome to Ask Bonnie. This is something we do every week on Web Waste where we pick a topic and then we answer your questions on that topic and then you thank us and your will and you leave us lots of money because we're here to educate you. All right, so this topic this week is on weird squirrel sights. So hopefully you'll learn a thing or two about the rodents that move around in the park when you're not looking. So let's go ahead and get to the first question. It's from Harry in Huntington, West Virginia, and he asks, I have a friend that says that squirrels are going to take over the world. Is my friend crazy? Perhaps. Perhaps your friend is crazy, but perhaps not. In fact, a lot of sites on the internet have been saying for a long time now that squirrels are secretly plotting to take over the world. And they may be furry and cute, but that's just part of their trick. And while we're feeding them little peanuts and things, they're plotting behind our backs in the trees to take over the world, and then we humans will be their slaves. I don't know if I believe this, but I have to tell you, sometimes when I look at squirrels, I do kind of wonder if they're up to something. So I wouldn't put it past them. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking of all that X-Files alien stuff, that maybe we're totally on the wrong track. It's not those weird aliens we should be looking out for. It's the squirrels. The truth is out there, and it just might be in a park. All right, so the second question is from Lewis in La Habra, California, and he asks, what is squirrel hazing? That's a good question because I wasn't sure what squirrel hazing was too until I got on the trusty old web and I found out that squirrel hazing is much like the survival of the fittest, only with squirrels. And apparently squirrels test each other on bravery and on intelligence. So some of the things that they do to each other, at least as far as the contests of the squirrels goes, is cheek stuffing. So what they do is they try to put as many acorns in their mouth as they possibly can. And then there's car chasing and dog chasing. I haven't really seen many squirrels chase cars, but I have seen them tease dogs. And of course there's snow sitting, where they try to sit on snow and not fall through. And then there's dumpster diving. So if you ever see squirrels doing that, it's all part of the rich tapestry known as squirrel hazing. All right, last question is from Torrance in Toronto, and he asks, what the heck is squirrel fishing? Again, I had no idea this existed until I went on the web, and believe it or not, there's a whole group of students that study the squirrels at Harvard and their dexterity. And what they do is they put little acorns and nuts and fun little snacks on the end of strings, really long strings, and then they pull the strings to get the squirrel's attention, and then they lift up the strings, and the squirrels grab the nut and then just go flying with the string. They don't harm the squirrels, but they just try to test and see what kinds of squirrels hold on to the little treats as long as they can, and then they write up some huge study, and I'm sure Harvard funds it. So I'm sure a lot of money goes to this, but it's on the web, and you can check it out and see where all these smart young lawyers-to-be are studying and why they're studying squirrels. So that's it for this week. Hopefully you learned plenty on those very secretive squirrels, and you could go ahead and drop me an email, tell me what you think. Send me a squirrel story, and if you really know that they're going to take over the world, let me know, because I need to start packing and looking for another planet that doesn't have squirrels that are out to get me.